All right, so the tenant called me and told me her dryer wasn't working. I took the cover off and I just ordered all the parts because it only made sense to. So I was waiting on the parts to come and they finally came. So I got the heating element. I got this right here. This is a thermal fuse right here. I'm going to change that. That's right here. Sensor. It's a sensor here. And then there's another one down here. Change the two sensors. And this right here, this heating element, this is the part for here. These two right here. And this right here, this is the actual heating element. So I got this whole setup for 40 bucks. So I'm going to take all of that out and change all of them over. And the only other thing it could be from that is the actual temperature gauge, which I hope is not, but more than likely is these problems. It could just be a simple issue of a bunch of lint up in here. But since I have the kit only costs 40 bucks. I'm gonna go ahead and change everything out, and then I know that I got to the root of the problem. First thing I'm gonna do is take this off and clean this out. Make sure there's not a bunch of stuff in here. I can kind of reach my hand in and see. I don't really feel stuff in here, but I'm gonna take it off anyway. So I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute when I get going. All right. Okay, so I got this loose. Look in here. And all the blades look cool, and there's no stuff in here that's going to affect it. Other beating that you're being that part. So that was the first thing I wanted to do. Now I'm going to screw this back, and then I'll get to changing out the sensors and just keep on moving. All right. So I swapped this one out. All I had to do is take this screw off, pull these two off, the one with the white strip on the top. It's a little piece in here that goes pushing in. Put that on, put that one on. Now I'm going to come down here. I'm going to change. I'm going to hit this first. So I'm going to take this off so I can take this whole piece off, change that, see what it look like, and then I'll come and hit these two over here. All right. Pop this screw out right here, pop the one out right there, and just pull this whole element off. See what it looks like under it. I mean, don't look bad, but this is the old one and this is the new one. So who knows? We're gonna swap that out. We're gonna take these two pieces off here real quick, put them on here, keep on pushing. Look all clean. I don't see no bunch of lint up in here. Let's get this out. Alright, so I switched all these up. Everything's nice and tight and on there. Tighten that up a little bit. pull. It's tight. I gotta tighten this up some more. Just keep sliding off. Change this real quick, throw the old stuff away, then put the piece back on the back and see what happens. Oh yeah, make sure you unplug it before you get anything going. Make sure your unit is unplugged before you do anything. Alright, let me pull these off real quick. Alright, so I got that on. Alright, we're gonna do the last one right here. Now, what you could do is when you check with your meter, and put your meter on here and see if you have a connection. If you wanted to troubleshoot and do each one individually, make sure when you do your loop on here that you're getting something coming from it. If you don't get anything coming from it, then you know this is bad, or the sensor is bad, or whatever sensor is bad. Since I had the whole kit, I just changed everything out. So ain't no need to take it off little by little if I have the whole kit, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, I'm gonna put the new one on here. And that is this one here. Put that puppy on, button it up. All right. In with the new, and out with the old. So that's all the parts. All the parts was changed. This one, this whole heating element, this and this. So that's it, man. That's all it could be besides the dial. And I'm gonna say that that's what it was. So maybe I'll push it back there and just try it anyway. I don't know what else I could do inside here anyway, besides check. Well, we know we're getting current because it's coming on. The only other thing it could be if it's the full current is not coming through, and you can also check that as well. You can check it in your breaker. You can check it in your socket. But I'm pretty sure that I got to the root of the problem. So I'm getting ready to put it in there and see what happens, man. All right. All right, so I plugged it in. Okay, it's on. See a flame in here. So we're good. So I'm gonna turn it back off and put this back piece on. I just wanted to check first, make sure this is what it was. All right, let me put this back piece back on. Yes, sir. And all the parts I purchased for this, it came in a box, and it cost me $40, man. Service call to the tech would have cost me more than that. And I received it. I got it from Exact Replacement Parts Inc. ERP. I found them on Google and got the job done. All right, man. Let me put this back piece on. And we are done. Yes, sir. All right, so we are all done, man. Got that all done. There was some clothes in there, so I just threw that in for the tenant. I'm gonna throw that in there real quick, man. I'm gonna go look at this door. She said the bottom lock wasn't locking, so I'm gonna check that real quick.
A few moments later.
All right, so the door wasn't catching. I'm gonna go try to see if I can put these lights back on it, cause it was catching. So I'm wondering, because inside here wasn't all taken out. So I'm gonna try to put the metal piece back on. That should be cool now. Let's see. Let's catch it. Put that metal piece on and see what happens. Lock. Working. All right, man. So that's a little short video about the dryer and how to do a quick repair if your dryer is not getting warm, hot, if it's blowing out cool air. I know this is out of the norm, but you know, sometimes you gotta just put up what you're doing for your daily day, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, tell somebody about the channel. And tomorrow we will be getting into some car stuff, back into some car content. All right, holla at y'all later, man. Peace.